Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Brian Bayo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Fought off foul. Wouldn't chase that time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one missed. And a pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Anthony Rendon in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Schanuel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's Trout. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. He is safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Brandon Drury 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And there's a ball. Two runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Just missed.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
This one in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. This to third, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. It kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Golden opportunity right here.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two on, one out. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. They got it for number 2. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Brandon Drury.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat and drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Angels 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy. And pitching in this game, Zach Plesac. What do you look for here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. Hammers that one. curling down the line and foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Nice grab. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Devers now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Trevor Story. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Out to center. Trout settles under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting fourth. The first baseman,
Now batting Tristan Casas, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
The Halos up by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. They say you win.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that one fouled off. Devers on second. Casas on at first with 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Laser could be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. The run scores all the way from first. It's 3-2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1. Paris zips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. new inning getting started. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Bayo back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And next for the Angels, Kyren Paris. Paris measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2019. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard. Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Nolan.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for L.A., Nolan Shanuel. Singled and scored his first time. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. O'Neill settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. The right-hander back to work. Popped up. Moniak coming on. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
The catcher,
Connor Wong will hit next. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
the right fielder, number 16.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in traffic.
And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. On to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Bayo back to work. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Devers throws on to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. One down, base is empty. That's a strike. And 2-0. And ball 1. And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Durant tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drury in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Angels trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ball 1 there. Grissom tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. They're down 3-2.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations. That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Center field. Trout is there. Hauls it in for the out.
Now the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Righty to the plate.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Casas checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Masataka.
So first and second with 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they still lead at 3-2.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you or clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new.
Back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And here it comes. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Logan O'Hoppe, and fouled off. You'll one. Grounder might be two. Over to Story for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
Okay.
Two outs. Grissom tosses to first, and that is the inning. Angels strand one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game.
Back here at Fenway, bottom of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Good eye right there. In the air, right field. And he jumps the wall and found territory for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So digging in. Zidane Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. And that's down and away. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now it's going to be Connor Wong. First pitch misses. Swings through that.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Man at second. And that's outside. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Wong over at first with 1 away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions.
And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel digs in now. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. That's down and in. Bounced out to short. Story fires over to first. Now 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Back in Boston, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Trevor Story. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up. Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. That one missed. Red Sox by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Mike Trout. And a pitch. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a batter now, Brandon Drury. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Just missed. The 1-0. Trout on the move. There's a ball. Go to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Moniak stands in here, takes ball 1 low. at the belt and fires. And another ball.
2-0.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Taylor Ward now at the plate, and time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Josh Winkowski gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a good eye there. Two on, one out. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela sizes this one up, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Moniak, the runner at third. Ward at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2.
No strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. And a count 2-1. The pitch. Just missed. The Halos down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 outs. Bases full. Here's a speed threat. Kyron Paris. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
The designated hitter.
No. 1-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-1. 2-1.
Well, he strikes out 3 times. 2 strikes. 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 2
And a pitch. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Drury. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now back, second baseman, Vaughn.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
1 ball, no strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Robert Stevenson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Cisnero also getting ready. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Up next is the Red Sox. The center fielder, today.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. The line to kick the pitch. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Shotwell. And he deals. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bites. That slider broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now batting, Mike Trout. This guy with light tower power. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Liam Hendricks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. Sliced hard but foul. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now, Mickey Moniak. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Popped in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Connor Wong. The pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
60.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball, and it's shifted the leadoff spot. I mean, even the guys that are succeeding, you're going to see the strikeout at the top of the order now as opposed to 10, 15 years ago. One down, base is empty. There's the strike. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And takes low for ball 1. That's a strike. And down the lefty, runner takes off, pitches high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Left-hand batter waits. Out there to center. Trout sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Red Sox leave one. They hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Martin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Taylor Ward. Here comes a pitch. And a base hit on the line. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Joe Adell. No outs, runner at first. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Another throw over, and he's back again.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Kyren Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels lead 1. Score holds at 4-3. Now into the game, Joe Adell. He'll be out in left field. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Matt Moore. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Yes, my red tie, your red dress. We ain't even planning for rematch, no.
The pitch.
Up. 0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. And 1-2. Kicks and deals. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And O'Neill is retired. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike. The 2-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's in there, straight.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. In the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So the lineup flips over. Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now here is Mike Trout.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two outs. And a foul ball. This could end it. And another ball. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. And that one finds its way through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well. These players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's move like nobody's watching. Till I made, till you make. Only one way to celebrate. Switch off, one option. Let's dance like nobody's watching. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, 'cause this the anthem. 'Cause you know, how we gon' dance, dance.
The final line for the Japanese ball for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Angels, 3 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. Got the ball 3 hours and 5 minutes.